Justin, you saw Jurassic Park 3D. What's up?
Yeah, I saw it today. It was Jurassic Park. I mean, I saw the original when it was in theaters. It was fun to be able to go back to a theater and see it on a nice big screen again. The 3D was really well done for the most part. There were a few scenes where items or people in the foreground and the background were both in focus. And so in that 3D kind of effect where the depth of field should say one of those two, both of those things can't be in focus at the same time and kind of threw me off a little bit. But all in all, they did a really good job of carrying the old one through, giving it a little fresh paint. Really enjoyed it.
Now, is that really all it was? Just a 3D reissue? That's really all it is. There's nothing added to it. There's no special 20-year extra this or that.
No, nope. I mean, it's the original film you saw, just post effects of the 3D. It still looks fantastic. I mean, now seeing it on the bigger screen, there are a few scenes where the CGI'd dinosaurs look a little flatter than I remember, but still it looks believable, looks good. I've really enjoyed seeing it again.
What were you going to say, Scott?
I was going to say, I don't know if it's fair to say that because we've been talking about for weeks about how that movie still holds up, and that movie's from the 90s, right? Mm-hmm. Late 90s? Mm-hmm. 96, was it?
93.
Wow.
20 years.
Early 90s. So to say that well, it's how I remember it, 20 years ago, your perception is way different than what it is now. That right. What looked flat then, or what looked amazing then, looks flat now. Mm-hmm. So is that really a fair comparison?
Well, how else am I supposed to look at it?
No, I understand, but I'm saying it's the same thing we have with like Indiana Jones and with Top Gun. Like you kind of see it how you remember it, just with a little bit of a tweak.
Nostalgia glasses.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is one of those movies where I still watch it and I think it holds up. Not just because I loved it as like I can admit, Evil Dead does not hold up. There's a lot of other movies that don't hold up. I think Jurassic Park holds up. The effects hold up.
I totally agree. Yeah. And that's what I was curious about is how the 3D actually adds to the movie experience with dinosaurs all up in your grill.
Yeah, it does. I mean, the 3D, since it wasn't filmed for it, they obviously didn't put in a whole bunch of shots that really would have worked to 3D's benefit. But there was certainly enough going on and things running around and palm fronds slapping you in the face that it was worthy of being 3D-ified.
Fair enough. So what did you give it out of 10?
I give it a good 8.5. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's still a fantastic story. It's still really fun, though it is painful to see scenes with, the old Unix interfaces, the old Mac computer screens, and just, it's like, the resolution is what, 200 by 300? Jesus Christ. So those are almost the more painful things to watch than old special effects. But
you got to see Sam Jackson, though.
Oh, yeah, hold on to your butts.
Doesn't he have hair?
Little bit.
Uh-huh. I love how he says, I give it a good 8.5. That's a pretty good score.
Yeah, not bad.
Well, it's a fantastic film. I mean, Jurassic Park is a classic for a reason.